Alrighty, everybody. This is going to be one of my first tutorials this year, 2023, and it's going to be an amazing one, just like everything I do. No, but anyway, this one is going to be a tutorial on adding vehicles and adding add-ons and adding replace vehicles into your OpenIV. I know some people kind of get mixed up, not mixed up, but some people kind of don't understand how to add add-ons. I'm just basically, my first tutorials for the next couple of weeks is going to be more of the basic tutorials. You know, what you probably already know, but there's some people still out there confused. And I was one of them when I was first starting out as, Lspdfr newbie. I was like, how are these people doing it? I would go watch tutorials off of Gaming for Life. I'd go watch tutorials off of Jeffrey Gamer and all these other people. And I'm like, I'm just dumb, so is that it? But no, it's just, it's just how you put things together, on certain things, and all those tutorials kind of get lost in everything else. It's not just one person; it's a couple of people. So it's a lot of people. So that's why I'm here to try to fill in those little gaps. So that's why I'm going to do basic right now, and then I'll get into like liveries, how to add liveries, how to add certain things into your in your game, like Road to Europe and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get back into this. Today's tutorial is going to be add-on and replace files, and actually this one right here is through Rabbit Development. I'm sure y'all have heard of that. Heard of him. This one's going to be a 2021 Dodge Durango, unmarked and undercover. So when I found this on Lspdfr, but I will link it in the description as well. So let's get after it. This one has a vehicle files, the add-on and the replace. So that's another reason why I picked this one, because it has 2 in 1. So then the ELS files, the main, and then the main, the replace and add-on, and then the blue on blue texture and ELS right there. So, and then I'm not gonna get into textures right now. I'll save that for another video. But first and foremost, no matter what download you get, doesn't matter what it is, textures, vehicles, EUP, whatever it is, a plugin, you always do a readme. Read me, quotations, always read me, because sometimes this will actually say, installation, tell you how to put it in. Like right here it says, to install this vehicle, navigate to DLC packs folder, via OpenIV location. See right here, this is the location where you need to be. Grand Theft Auto, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs. Then after you do that, you drag and drop this right here into the DLC packs. And then you come down here, it says then add the DLC pack into the DLC list. And then this is where you do it. And then right here is the line, and I'll show you in the tutorial too how to do it. But anyway, you add this line right here to the DLC pack where this is the location, Grand Theft Auto, mods, update RPF, common, and data. So that's just self-explanatory. And then this right here is the add-on. This if you want to do the add-on. Now if you want to replace, because this is where some people, I've seen, people on, in other people Discords and stuff like that, kind of get confused on add-ons and replace. Add-ons, when you add on to put an add-on in your game, that specific add-on is not going to show up at at your traffic stop or at a crime scene or anything like that. The replace files, that's what will show up at your scene, your traffic stop, whatever have you. So if me 103, I say 103 to dispatch requesting code 2 backup. The replace files right here. These files on the vehicles that I put in are going to show up at my traffic stop. Not the add-on. The add-ons they're the only ones that you will not see show up unless you yourself spawn in the add-on and drive it. Other than that, these right here will not show up at your traffic stop or crime scene. So, I mean, I just wanted to put that out there. There's not a lot of YouTubers that say that because I don't know why, but I am going to, like I was saying, I'm the gap filler, or I'm going to try to be. I might not even try to even get close, but I'm going to try my best to be the gap filler when these other YouTubers, and these other YouTubers are badass. I ain't gonna lie, they are badass. Jeffrey Gamer, Drilling Gaming, no, that's me. Gaming for Life. Yeah, I'm a badass too. Drilling Gaming, Criminal Injustice. I mean, there's a lot more. Those are just the top of my head. But anyway, ELS is how you put the ELS in, and all that. Let's get started. I don't want to draw this out any longer than it has to. Okay. Yeah, we read the README. It's it just says right here, and it has his Discord. I think somewhere. Yeah, join my Discord if you want. To get custom orders and stuff like that. I've actually used some of his cars in my videos and live streams. Okay, let's go to video files. Okay, we're going to start with add-on first. Right here. See, you know how this README, let me keep that up. I want to show y'all something. This README down here, it says add-on. Where'd it go? Right there. Okay, you remember when I said add this line right here? You can add that line, or what you can do, I'll show you when we get in there. Let's go down up here. Been a party pooper. Okay, what you do, see, let me back up. You go to vehicle files, add-on, and then this right here, rabbit _21 Rango 2. That's what you double click, and there it is, dlc.rpf. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, I'll show you a trick here in a minute. You can do either one, whichever is faster. Both of them works. I have mine already saved. Now what you do when you open your OpenIV, you come over here to edit mode. See how mine's already on? It's like a light blue color. It's already on. So what you do, because when you first open up your IV, it's going to look like this, right? Okay. Now you're going to click it. Now it's already on. There you go. And yeah, you just click this and it'll turn to blue. Always have this on, no matter what you're doing in OpenIV. You always have edit mode on. If not, you will not be able to do nothing except look at it. So, and then when you start dragging and dropping, make sure you have an empty space right here, and you're not hovering like I am over here. See how I'm hovering? Always have empty space. So, I mean, it can always you can always be like that. You don't have to have it like this. You don't. I mean, if you prefer it like that, then that's up to you. But you don't have to. But okay, I'm gonna do it my way. Right here. Okay, here's the empty space. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come over here, do favorites, go down here to my DLC deal. Right here. Okay. Now go to levels, GTA5. Okay. Okay. Alright. Go to, actually, I need to add this. So, mods, go to GTA. I'm sorry. Go to OpenIV, GTA, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs. And then there you go. Now, if you need to stop this, that's fine. And go back to this pathway, that's totally fine. Do what you need to do. You go OpenIV, GTA 5, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs. This is where all your DLC packs will go. Right here. I have Roads of Europe, I have SUP, all these different. I have a rabbit already in there. This is a different one, but I have a rabbit that's already in there. Then I have city lights. I have all sorts of stuff up in here. But anyway, all you do is come back over here to your Renoir, over here, and then you drag and drop. And then you wait a couple of seconds, and then it'll be at the bottom. See right there. And then what you do, you can add to favorites. Go up here to favorites. Go to add to favorites. And then this right here is going to, display the default right here. But you don't have to have it like that. But you can change it to whatever you want. So this one I'm going to do. DLC pack. Just simple. Okay. There you go. Okay, there it is. Alright. So now we can go. So I'm going to test it. Police vehicles. Now go back to DLC pack. Bam. Right there. Okay, now we have that in. That's not all. Now this is the trick I was going to tell you. Now, this is where I was going to go a while ago, but went to the wrong route. But anyway, they go to the DLC down here. Now this route is OpenIV, GTA 5, mods, update RPF, common, and data. And this is where you will go to your DLC list. Now you can just scroll all the way down here. You see it right here, DLC list.xml. You click it once on your left, then you right click, go to edit, and then there it is. Because let me show you. Because if you just click it, if you just double click it, you're like, okay, cool. But you can't do anything with it. You can't see I can do that. See, but I can't backspace. I can't do nothing. So what you need to do, make sure, is you click it once, right click, go down to edit, and now it has save and then cancel. So now you can edit. But this right here, this whole DLC deal right here is very picky. You got to make sure you slow down when you do this. Unless you're an expert and don't have to do all that, slow down and stuff. But if you're first starting out on Lspdfr, or you've been doing it for a while, but you still kind of, hit and miss, you play Lspdfr, but you still go slow. I even have to go slow sometimes because, it's just so picky. But anyway, this is the trick I was going to tell you about. You can actually go do this, highlight this, the very last one, right click, copy, and come back over here, click, enter, and then what you just copied, you put paste. Okay? Now, in these parentheses right here, what you'll do, you'll highlight this. Okay? And now you'll come back over here and then double click it until it goes like that. Okay? And then right click, copy. And then come back over here and then right click, paste. And that's all you gotta do. And that's all you gotta do. and then you're done. Now make sure all these arrows right here are lined up. This over here don't matter. It's just these right here, these arrows right here, it don't matter. And then make sure all this is right too. Because if one of these arrows are messed up or not out of line, your game will crash. Your game will crash. When I first started Lspdfr, this is what was crashing my game, because I wasn't paying attention to my DLC, to this right here. And I came back into it, and there's a couple of them was out of line and not right, and I finally got it right. I went to a YouTube channel and I finally got it right, and I'm playing my game good, so without crashing. But anyway, after you do all this, you press save, and there you go. You're done. Now, that's the shortcut. That's what I do. And what you also can do, if you're not comfortable about doing this, that's perfectly fine. No worries. The modder, in this README, has already got you that line. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is copy, highlight it, maybe, and then copy it, come over here, maybe, come over here, go to edit, go down here, and then just hit enter, and then that line will show up again, and then here, I'll just do it. Yeah, I'll just do it for you. Okay, I pressed enter, this line showed up, right? Right click, paste. Easy as this is that. So there's two ways you can put it in there. You can put it in there the way I showed you, or you can put it in there this way. Either one works perfect. So whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you comfortable, by all means, do whatever you need to do to play your game, get out there on the streets. Okay, now next time, or not next time, but next thing I'm going to do is ELS. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, now I'm going to exit out of this. Now we'll go back over here. We're going to go back, click all the way to ELS. Okay, now as ELS.xml in parentheses main. So what this is your basically the main XML files. You know how sometimes you download a car and it says custom ELS or custom XML or regular XML. I think this is what it is. So replace, and actually I need to do an add-on. Now the add-ons are right here. Right here. Right there. They'll never, if they're in here, they'll say add-on XMLs. But other than that, they'll be right here. So what we do is go back to favorites. That's what I'm going to do. Go down to ELS. Now, if you haven't added ELS to your favorites, this is the pathway. Go to OpenIV, GTA, ELS, package default. That's it. And then go to favorites, add a favorites, and then put it where it needs to be, and that's how you go to. So, and then what you just come back over here to your Renoir, and you highlight them, drag, and drop, and there you go. And I'll go to the game and we'll get it going too. And see, they're right there. Now, that's the add-on. That's how you add on a vehicle. Sorry if I went a little too extreme, but now if you want just all blues, these right here that I just put in, they're red and blue. Regular red and blue. Now if you want blue ELS, you come right over here where it says blue on blue, B and B, texture and ELS. You come over here, go to add-on, and there you go. That's your blue and blue right here. Now, if you want to erase these and put blue and blue in there, it's totally fine. So you go over here, highlight both of them, right click, delete. And then come over here, you highlight one, press left control, hit the other one. Drag and drop. Now I have the blue and blue in there. So we're not going to do texture yet. Well, we might. It depends. And then now the replace files. Now I'm going to do the replace files. So what on this particular Renoir, you would go to the vehicle files, replace. It says right here, I do not help with rollover issue. So if your vehicle, you get on patrol and your vehicle rolls over, he don't help with that. So, and there's a way you can do it, and I'll show that on another tutorial. I'll actually make a whole tutorial about it, because you can do a couple things. But anyway, you go to replace. See how it says Sheriff 2 and then FBI 2? So what you do, you come back over to your OpenIV, you go to favorites, or actually, yeah, go to favorites. This is where I do. Go to police vehicles. Okay, now this is the pathway. Let me open it up further. Okay, you go to OpenIV, GTA 5, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs, patch day 20. Now this patch day 20, you don't have to have what I do. You can have whatever patch day that works for you. You can use 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, whatever have you. Whatever works for you. I just use 20. It's never messed up on me, and you know, why change something if it ain't broke? So anyway, you go patch day 20, DLC.rpf times 64, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles.rpf. So that's how you do that. That's how you get there. Now what you do, you come back over here and now this way the vehicles will show up at your crime scene or your traffic stop, whatever you want them to show up on. So these files would do that. And so let's do it. Okay, now this is what I always do. I have no idea why, but this is what I always do. You go to FBI. I always click to see what vehicles I already have in there. I have the Sheriff Plain County Tahoe. It all depends what you want to do. You don't have to do what I do. But anyway, I can go. Oh, actually, let me do this right quick. Let me go. Let me erase what I just did. And then go to that one. Alright, now to do the ELS. Okay. Now, like I was saying, you can come over here to police vehicles like that pathway I just showed you. And then what I just done, I just took the add-ons out. So when you go back over here, this is how you put the replace vehicles in. So you go put OpenIV, GTA 5, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs, patch day 20, DLC.rpf, times 64, levels, GTA 5, vehicles, vehicles.rpf. This is where you put your vehicles, right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Sheriff 2. There you go. And then you can go. Now I always go look at them, like I said, there's that one. Now you can put it in Sheriff 2 or you can put it in FBI 2. Doesn't matter. There it is. So now there you go. See, it has two different files you can put it into. Because if you have a Sheriff 2 that you don't want to get rid of, but you don't care about the FBI 2, then put it in FBI 2. And vice versa. So then you go back over here, go to replace, or go to ELS, and then go to replace this time. Not here, to replace. And there they are. Then you go back over here. Remember what I told you about your favorites? You go to ELS. Then what you do, whatever you put in to your game, you come over here, and you put sheriff2.xml. You go and drag and drop. And that's all you gotta do. Alrighty. And that's pretty much it, guys. And that's how you really do it. And then I'm going to show you what I just did a while ago, how to erase an add-on. Because some people get, hung up. How you erase, how you delete the car if you don't want it in there no more. And it's very simple. You just watch me do it. I done it in like a minute, in less than a minute. And what you do, you come back over here, you go to your DLC packs, you go down here, you go to DLC list.xml, left click, right click, edit, come all the way down here, and whatever line you want to be gone, it, like I, just done, I deleted that one, so I just highlighted this one, press delete. And there you go. And then make sure this right here, like, when I was doing it, is always the same. Because if not, this will even crash your game. So this right here is so picky, like I keep saying. You have to make sure this is all right. All the I's, all the dots, everything is marked. And then after you do all this, you go to save. And there you go. And then come back over here to favorites. Go down to DLC pack, where you put your add-on, remember? And then you go over here and you find it. Whatever, not over here. But over here, you find it. Right here. And then you just, like if it's this sup and say this rabbit. You left control, highlight this one, and then push left control. And you click that one. And then you can delete them. And that's it. And that's it. And then you have one more step. Remember, ELS? Then you come over here and you put the ELS. Or you find the XML file of what you just deleted and you delete it from here. And then, people, after that, you're done. You are done. And that vehicle is out of your game. It is, it's quick. It's within like 10 seconds. You can do it in 10 seconds to get that vehicle out of your file. Out of your OpenIV. But anyway, yeah, the add-on files or the replace files, we're done with them. So now that Durango is in our game. So if you want to come back over here to see what it looked like, you come over here, you do that. And there you go. And there you go. That's the Durango that we just put in. And this is on Lspdfr. I will also link it down below. Now, if you want to do we'll go ahead and do the texture real quick. What you do, it won't be very hard. What you do, you come over here to your police vehicles. The same location. You don't have to add it to favorites or nothing. The same location, GTA, mods, update, times 64, DLC packs, patch day 20, DLC RPF, times 64, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles.rpf. What you do, you come all the way down here to the YTDs. Now we was at the Sheriff 2, right? So we come down here to the Sheriff 2 YTD right there, okay? We double click it, and this will come up, okay? Now, what we'll do is, this is like a little bonus. That's what you're going to get, little bonus, the texture. You come down here and you find the PNG. It's a texture. And what you can also do is come up here to search textures and you put sign. Enter. Okay, you can put this place. Sheriff Los Santos. Okay, so it already has it in there. And here's the undercover. And here's the LSPD right here. Okay. Right there. And then here's the Blaine County. Or Los Santos County, excuse me. So when you get into the game, I'll show you. When you get into the game, it has 2 of them in there. So, but alright folks, I will see you in the game. And all you gotta do is back out of everything. Exit. Exit. I think that's it. Template. Yep, that's it. Okay. And exit. Then I will empty. Okay. See you in the game, folks. Alrighty, folks, we are back into the game. Now, what we're going to do is going to go over here and pull this Durango out that we just put in. Let's put on our there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to F3. If you have Simple Trainer, this is what you got to do. You go to F3. Go down here to Vehicles Spawning. Then go down all the way down to Added Vehicle Menu. Now, actually, this is where you go when you put an add-on. This is where it is right here. This is all my add-on vehicles. I have a lot. Okay? Now remember, we took it out, so it's not going to be in here. Now there's that one that I had it in there already. But anyway, you go back over here. We went to replace, right? Sheriff 2, okay? Now we go back to Simple Trainer, Vehicle Spawning. We go all the way back up here to Emergency. You go down here to Sheriff SUV. Now Sheriff 2 and just plain Sheriff and Open IV is Sheriff SUV is Sheriff 2. Sheriff Cruiser is just Sheriff. The Sheriff Cruiser is more for Chargers, sedans, Tauruses, and stuff like that. Sheriff SUV, well, it's in the name. You know, SUVs like Tahoes, trucks, and stuff like that. So it's a Durango. So we're going to do this. There it is. There it is. Now, if you want to boost it up, like I always do, like if you watch me on my live streams or my videos or whatever, if you want to boost it up, like just put a little bit more torque in it, go up here to Vehicle Options. Go down here to Vehicle Mod Menu, and then go all the way down to Engine. Go to 4, Brakes, Transmission, and then that's all I do. And then come down here to Turbo, and then there you go. And then here's the Durango that we just put in right here. And then here are the ELS lights on it. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to use this in one of the videos. One of my videos or live streams, one of the two. I can't remember what I'm going to use it for. Or not remember, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. But, that's it, folks. This is the Durango that we put in here. Right here. You can actually use it. You don't have, when you put something in a sheriff spot, you don't have to use it for sheriff. Like this vehicle, I can use it for LSPD undercover. I can use it for highway. I can use it for anything I want. SWAT. It doesn't matter. Like police 1, police 2, police 3, and then police 4. You don't have to use those for just LSPD. Now, because I know like Toledo PD, Sandy PD, and stuff like that, you have to put them in there. You know, you don't have to, but you do, because this is what is, common. But like just like that, like for instance, Sandy PD would go in police 1, police 2, police 3, police 4. So, like I said, if you don't, just because you put sheriff, a car under sheriff doesn't mean it has to be in the county. It doesn't matter, Los Santos County, Blaine County, highway, it doesn't matter. I put, state highway patrol vehicles in sheriff slot. So it's just there to help you, sort things out, kind of give you a guide. That's what it's there for. But anyway, I'm going to start, dragging this on. This is the ELS one more time. Absolutely amazing. Vehicle's amazing. And that's how you do it. Oh, the livery. That's what I was going to do. You come over here to your press F3 for your simple trainer. Go to vehicle options. And then go down to vehicle livery menu. Then it should, right there. Remember what I did in OpenIV? It had 3 of them. Well, that's 1. This is 2. And then there's 3. I left the lights on to show you that they don't change. It's just a livery. There you go. You can be a sheriff, undercover, or LSPD. Alright, folks. That's all I'm going to be doing for today. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for smashing that like button. If you're new around this community, consider hitting that subscribe button. And I see you on the next one. Julian Gaming is out. Peace.